Hello, Romans 1. Last time we met in this way, you hurt me. You pained me in my walk with God. I am back for blood. I will see you destroyed. I will see those chains broken. Let's get to it, shall we? Now, our first subject is vile affections. Now, yes, this could be homosexuality, but keep in mind, we are dealing with a non-Christian faith. Now, it does not necessarily mean it's inherently wrong in, a non-Christian way, but, as I understand it, the cults he was talking about, and these were Christians, presumably heterosexual Christians, that fell back into pagan ways. The cult in question could have been one that induced a frenzied state of mind by wine and drugs, as well as music. So, we could be talking about lust beyond lust, to the point that if you tossed them a shoe, they'd bang it. Next is the first instance of natural. Now, chances are this isn't that bad a translation. This isn't a bad translation, but there are three others that need to be noted, in order of most anti to most pro. Agreeable to nature. This is most pessimistic for my arguments. It's still reasonably possible to be pro-gay, but on the other hand, this one to me does feel a good bit like agreeable to standard human nature of heterosexuality. But still could mean agreeable to the nature of the person in question. Next you have produced by nature. To me, this is about 50-50. Inborn, however, leaves, in my opinion, almost no room for question. Gays, okay. So I put it to you like this. Okay, orcs are usually a race portrayed as being naturally inclined, if not outright forced into evil. But if you have an orc that is born with a knight spirit, the kind of person who always put others first, chivalry, yada yada yada, well, would that not imply that is more inborn than is what by orcish ways would be natural inclination towards thuggery and bullying? But he doesn't have it. He's a knight in his heart. So, I'd say that's more inborn to him than any number of cultural conceptions about orcs. The next one is the second instance of nature, against nature. Now, if you look in Romans 11:24, you will find two words, P-H-Y-S-I-N. That is what gets translated into against nature. But, if you go over to Romans 11:24, God is using the metaphor of a grafting tree parts onto a tree. So, if I'm correct, the metaphor is geared towards him bringing Jews and Gentiles together. Okay, God is bringing us together in brotherhood, and that's supposed to be bad. That's against nature. If that's against nature, then so be it. Then also, if you consider the rest of Romans, the rest of it is more loving. I mean, heck, the first verse after Romans 1 is the one that speaks on judge not lest ye be judged. So we've gone from condemnation and hatred towards, yo bro, chill. But, well, this could all be invalid because there's a chance, even with the holes I've poked in, the very possibility that I may have proven with this, well, the people before me have proven with this, that homosexuality is not a sin for homosexuals. What God gave you is what God gave you. That is what you're supposed to follow. Follow God's plan, going along that train of thought. But there's a good chance this was a debate, and a particular form of debate that required you to take your opponent's position so you could destroy it from the inside out. So this guy Paul might not have even felt one way or another. He might have loved the gays, maybe not, maybe even be gay himself. I'm not saying he was gay, but You know, I'm trying to offer up the most extreme example here. He might not have thought about gays. He might have not liked gays. He could have been a bigot. But then, again, he was a bigot to Christians before he was a Christian. But this could have been a debate. So, therefore, I say it is out of context. We don't have the letter that spawned this letter. Let the gays be gay, the straights be straight, the bis be bi, because God is a loving, logical God. I don't see why he would say no. We've already poked holes not just in these verses, but in every other argument. As far as I'm concerned, love. Just love. So you know what? I do not like Rush Limbaugh. I do not like Sarah Palin. I do not like Dick Cheney. And in terms of their careers as they deal in politics, I would love to see them fall apart or just simply never be mentioned ever again for as long as I live, and preferably past that too. But in the aspects of their personal life that doesn't hurt anyone else, I wish them the best of luck. I do. Especially right now, I'm feeling good. The gays are free, the chains are on the ground, broken. In the words of Pastor Bob Biederman, God bless you, and have a great day.